welcome to another Married to Reselling video. I'm Faye.
I'm Simon.
And together we are resellers selling mainly on Amazon and eBay. In our previous video we dispelled the myth that listing every day is crucial to sales. We listed nothing for 4 days and our sales actually grew.
We also believe that we proved that having poorly targeted traffic played havoc with our store, and the pushback from some of you guys was that it was hard to measure because of TV events, the weather and all that sort of stuff, which is absolutely right, but we did just report on the data that we had and sales did return back to normal. So in this video we're talking more about an eBay myth, and we're going to attempt to encourage you to look at things from a slightly different perspective.
Stay tuned, but first let's have some sales from the barn. Vintage art glass, apple tree, single stem vase, clear, chunky.
Apple tree?
Yeah.
What is it, a vase?
But it's like a block of glass. You wouldn't want to drop it on your toe. Similar to that. What's that right at the front? In front of crate 16 tag.
Yeah, like a tree. Want my money back if that's a tree.
No, that's not a tree. That's it. Cost 61p, sold for £10, listed for 2.5 months. Crate 22. Milton Brook Pestle and Mortar by Wade Ceramics. Wow. Another one from the huge 28p haul. Not the haul didn't cost 28p, each item cost 28p. And that sold in less than a month for £12. Then on the desk we have 2 vintage coloured engraving framed arts, a 4 in hand and a stagecoach.
4 in hands worth 2 in the bush.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I declared damage.
Cool.
They cost 10p for the 2, so that's total. And they sold to a repeat buyer for $14.99 plus post.
Some beautiful wallpaper on the back of that.
I know, I did declare that as well. Crate 2. There's a lawnmower in the way. What a surprise. Not short of a lawnmower in this house.
We're only down to 2 now because we sent one away.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The vintage Dickensvale Church House light up building from a Christmas village.
Oh yeah. I saw this had an offer on it, and I guess you'd ignored it because you'd already accepted another one for a different product. So I made the executive decision, and I think I counted.
Oh well, it cost £2.22. Listed for a month, sold for 12. I think that was from a Chazza. Must have been.
£2.22. Why would you have paid £2.22 in a Chazza?
It's a funny old thing, isn't it? It's a funny price.
Maybe garage sale, you did a deal on a few items.
Oh yeah, maybe. Or on the sale something. Who knows? Art 3. Vintage watercolour painting. M. Charles, question mark, I've put. Guess I couldn't figure it out. And it's a country house, stone wall, cost £1.44, listed less than a month and sold for £16.87 plus post.
It's on the back as well, so I mean that's a lot clearer. Well, you can't. Faye's had eye drops, so she can't see anything at the moment. But yeah, it's definitely not M. Charles. Did you see that?
I don't know.
Okay,
you
cool.
have to tell me what it says when you pack it, I'd like to know. Art 1. Vintage Rococo art print, Venus Goddess of Love, nude,
yeah,
cherubs.
I see a boob in there.
Boobies. That cost £1.44 and sold for £16.87 plus post, listed less than a month. So how many arts have we got left on that bit?
So we have sold. The ones that are missing are Art 1, Art 3, Art 4, Art 11, Art 16, Art 17, Art 18. I don't know what we went up to. I think we took one off the end. 22. Oh, what's up there? Where's that start? Yeah, 22 is gone. 23 is gone. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff then.
Mm.
Okay, crate 14.
Yeah.
Vintage Shirley H. Hillock cabbage leaf soup terrine bowl in green. That cost £3.63 and sold for £5 plus post.
True what they say, touch it and it will sell.
Yeah, that was in a job lot of stuff from auction, but I had to go low on the price because it's missing a lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had eye drops, so I'm reading a bit slow. I can't see properly. Crate 10.
Yeah.
Dalton Bruce Oldfield cereal bowls, 4 of them. I posted some of these yesterday.
Yeah. And then we had an offer on.
Excellent.
It's fine. We had an offer on these because they're free post. And I thought, yeah, I'd like to get rid of them. The offer was £9. I counted at £10.50, I think.
Yes,
they accepted.
They cost £2.75, sold for £10.50 within 3 months.
Yeah, sat around for a little bit, but they were the result of an amalgamation of a few lots where I rejigged the
We wanted the plates,
bundles,
didn't we?
yeah.
We saw some plates today in a charity shop, but they were filthy and manky.
And chipped. And they wanted a tenner for them.
Yeah. Crate 5. Serving platter. J&G Meakin Sol Amiens Antique for the 1920s meat plate.
So I'm starting to learn. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Hang on a minute. Yes. I saw the pattern and I thought, yeah, that is it.
Well done.
Just remembered.
Cost 16p from auction 11 months ago. Sold for £7.87 plus post.
What sort of wrapping job's this?
I think
Like giving it a thong.
Yeah, it was just to put the label on it back in August 23. And then we have a mug that's on the desk already because it's listed it and sold quickly. Didn't get a chance to put it away. Kath Kidston mug, red, white polka dots. That cost £1. Listed 3 days ago and sold for £14.99 plus post. Funny story, I had this exact mug in pink and white that Simon's parents got me for Christmas a few years ago, and just in the last few weeks it smashed. I dropped it on the floor. But yeah, if you see these, they come in different colours. You can get pink, blue, red. Pick it up.
So it's an easy 15 plus post.
Yeah.
Okay, so Faye's had to shoot off, so it's just me left. I want to talk about something that we covered in our previous video when we said that listings don't die after 90 days. It's a myth that eBay would love you to believe. In that video, we had lots of comments and messages to our Instagram, and I'll talk about those in a little bit. On our channel, we try very hard not to be perceived as we think we've got all the answers. We see too much of that elsewhere, and what we like to try and do if we make a statement is back it up with facts or data. And that's really all anyone can do. And we've said this before, but instead of taking what other people say or preach as gospel, look at your own data and decide for yourself. That's what we've done, and that's what we share. And you can always make your own minds up instead of relying on words of others, many who really don't have anything to back it up, or just simply making statements based on what they've heard from others. Unfortunately, as we know, with social media and online generally, anyone can say anything, and there's a number of people that will just accept that as fact. It's in eBay's interest to share those sort of myths, and as we said, we've heard people say that eBay's told them 90 days, 180 days, 9 months. Surely they can't all be true, can they? Think of it like this: if 10,000 sellers ended and sold similar on 10 listings a day, and if half of those listings attracted a listing fee, for example, if they didn't have a shop subscription or they'd gone over their limit, that would be £5 a day straight into eBay's pocket, which would be over £1.75 million a year. And that's great because we want eBay to make money, because eBay's success is our success. But just think about that. Now, you might say that not all of them will attract a fee because many sellers don't go over their limit, which they won't. But we've all seen seemingly experienced resellers questioning why they're paying insertion fees. And I'm sure you've seen yourself new sellers with no understanding of how the tiers or the allowances work. Perhaps it's 20,000 sellers all paying for 5 listings a day. Whatever you believe those numbers to be, you can do your own sums. One thing that I'm sure of is that money is being made from people relisting items and selling similar. You know, it's funny, I see a lot of people saying that when I do sell similar, I tweak the titles, reduce the price. I mean, really, you would either do one or the other or neither, wouldn't you? If you're going to reduce the price, just reduce the price. If you're going to sell similar, sell similar. If something's going to sell on the strength that it's been sold similar, then you shouldn't need to reduce the price. And the sort of comments and messages that we got on the previous video seem to be stating that it was a fact that eBay had said that after 90 days, listings die. So we've all heard different people say different periods of time. As I said, 90 days, 180 days, 9 months. Now a listing cycle is 31 days. So I don't really know why they would cut that off during a listing cycle anyway. And I think we're just getting used to the 90-day number. You know, it's the number that's on our app for our total sales. And I think it's just a number that's been accepted. So I'm now going to share with you a couple of clips that I made to completely disprove that for us, listings do not die after 90 days. Feel free to do it for yourself, but this is our experience that we're sharing with you. So I looked at a pocket of sales in July, and here's what sold after 90 days of being listed. This item was listed on January the 16th and it sold on 12th of July, over 90 days later. This item was listed on March the 19th and sold on 12th of July, that's over 90 days. This one was listed on the 3rd of May and sold on the 10th of July, over 90 days. This one was listed on December the 3rd, sold on 8th of July, again over 90 days. This one's listed on the 30th of January and sold on the 7th of July. This one listed on March the 2nd and sold on the 6th of July. This one was listed on January 25th, sold on the 5th of July. This one, February 28th, listed and sold on the 3rd of July. And this one was listed on January the 3rd, sold on the 4th of July. This one was listed on January the 23rd, sold on the 4th of July. This one was listed on the 22nd of January, sold on the 1st of July. 4th of December and 1st of July. 17th of February and 1st of July. So I've just shown you 12 sales out of a chunk of 50 that all sold after 90 days. Some of those listings that sold were considerably over 90 days. Yes, some were promoted, but there was plenty of organic sales there too. We promote all of our items, and I've never heard anyone say that eBay told them that listings died after 90 days unless they were promoted. Okay, so next, let's have a look at page views for items that have been listed for longer than 90 days. Will we see evidence that page views drop significantly or become dead after 90 days? We can see over on the right hand side there that this vintage Sadler teapot was listed on the 2nd of May. So I want to find out what 90 days after that was, and it was, you can see at the bottom there, Wednesday the 31st of July. So let's take a look at the views for that item from Wednesday the 31st of July. So I've plotted 31st of July there on the chart, and you can see lots of views following that date. The next item is this Kutani saucer. This was listed on the 3rd of May. So again, we just need to find out 90 days after that. So 90 days was Thursday the 1st of August. And we're going to take a look at the page views around that time. So from 1st of August. There it is right in the middle there, plotted. And you can see the page views actually really go up after that 90-day point. The next item is the Noritake side plates. They were also listed on the 3rd of May. Now we know from the previous slide that 90 days is the 1st of August. And looking at the page views after the 1st of August, so after the 90-day point, still plenty there. Certainly this has not died. Next, a vintage Prince William mug. This was listed on the 4th of May, as you can see again on the right hand side. 90 days after the 4th of May is Friday the 2nd of August. Now, I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to see more views after that 90 days. There it is, 2nd of August. You can see the days following the 2nd of August. Certainly no downturn in views there. Next item is a pen. This was listed on the 13th of May. 90 days after the 13th of May is Sunday the 11th of August. So let's check out if the item had any more views after the 90 days or if it indeed died. Oh no, there we go. Lots of views again. I mean, we can see it there clearly. Organic views as well. And finally, Starbucks mug. This was listed on the 13th of May also. So we know that that is the same date, 90 days after the 13th of May is the 11th of August. So let's take a look at the page views on that one. And there they are. Comparing it to the previous days, it certainly didn't die. There's actually, on average, more. Okay, so there we have it. These items continue to get views. Some get more views after 90 days, and many of those views are organic. They're not promoted. So who have we made this video for? Well, first off, I'd say anyone that's new to reselling. The more in demand your products are, the faster they will sell. And if you buy those products with a lower cost than say 75% of your competitors, then the more money you will make. Sometimes items that we have just don't sell. They don't sell in the first 90 days and they won't sell in the next 900 days. Sometimes we get the price wrong. Sometimes we miss a keyword or a vital piece of info. We'll update it. It might sell, it might not. The newly listed badge is nice to have for a new listing, but the badge doesn't last for 90 days. You might also find this video interesting if you are just too busy to do this sort of analysis yourself, or you don't know where to start. Or perhaps you're here because you just like to see our sales and you stayed for the rest of it. Whatever the reason for watching us, please give the video a thumbs up, pop a comment down below with your thoughts, and please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.